guys, and welcome back to how to use SHAREfactory. We are now on episode 4. So make sure if you're trying to learn the entire SHAREfactory on how to use it, make sure to go back and check the previous clips. If you're just specifically looking on how to do what's on this video here, then of course you're in the right place. So what we're going to learn today is how to add and edit text. Okay, so I've got this clip which was literally the same clip from the previous episode. Just to first demonstrate that if there is text already on a video clip, you cannot edit that text. That is video. You cannot change that. But you can add and edit different text. Okay, so this is one of my old clips. That's why it already has text there. So don't worry about that. Your video clips, they won't really have text like that. So what we are going to do is we are going to add some text, okay? Now, it's important to remember that when you add text, it will be added exactly where your line is. So I'm halfway through the video. If I added text now, you would only see that text when it goes halfway through the video. So I'm going to demonstrate that now. Sorry, I skipped ahead a little bit there. So you press X to add, and then you go add overlay. That's how you add text. You see the T on it? That's text. With overlays, you can add text, stickers, and camera animations. But that kind of thing we'll go over in a different video. So for text, going to press X on add overlays. We're going to go down to text. Click on text, and here you go. We have so many different kinds of fonts to pick from. Now, I usually like to use fonts like this font here, and then also the font I used on the video clip. I used to use this font a lot. But for today, we're going to use the most professional looking one in my opinion, which is this one right here. You can have your caps and your non-caps, so it looks like actual text, and it stands out well. It's nice, it's bold, and it looks nice, especially without a outline on it. But you can put an outline on it, and it'll look pretty good as well. Probably better than some of these other texts. So what you can do is you can pick how large your initial text is. So you could have it as large as possible. You could have medium size or small. We're going to go medium, okay? And you press X to accept what size you want. So we've got hand avatar there, so let's go. You probably should already know this, but when you're on your text, you press L2, you can go caps or not. So we're going to type in is the best. Nah, just kidding. We're going to type in hand avatar. Okay, we're going to type in YouTube. There we go. So now we have YouTube here. This duration bar is what it says. It's how long the text is going to stay up for. We've got 4 seconds, 3.9, 3.8. We're going to just make sure that this text stays up. Let's go 3 seconds. All right, we'll go to 3. Press X to confirm. There you go. Now we have all of these different things that we can do to this text. All these different editing tools. But we're going to press circle. Circle. All right, so we have our text here. Let's just say we're back here. Just in case you're at this point, you've accidentally backed out. How you edit your text that you already have on there is you press square to edit. Go edit overlays. Make sure you're over the text on the video. If you're not over the text, then it's kind of hard to find. But what you do is you just scroll across, and then you'll see a blue bar appear. Oh, this is where my text is. This is how long my text will stay up for. So we're going to press square on the text, and we're going to click transform. So transform means that you can move it around on the screen with your right analog stick, or you can use L1 to make it smaller, R1 to make it bigger, and then you can also press square to align it. So you can have on the left side of the screen, the middle, or the right side of the screen. I would definitely suggest the middle. Sometimes when it's on the left and right hand side of the screen, it can be cut off depending on how it goes through. So if you do want it on the left or right, I would suggest moving it out just a tad when you do that. But that's just me. So I'm going to move up. I'm going to try and make it the same kind of size, actually a little bit smaller in fact, than the hand avatar. Make it fit nice and snug at the top. Press circle all the way to back out. So we play the clip. The text should appear. Right there, it appeared on the drop. That's actually pretty cool. And disappears because that's how long we have the text up for. Okay, so we are going to press square. We're going to edit our text, and we are going to make sure it lasts the entire clip. So how you do that is you can either use your left stick to move the left-hand side of when it starts, and your right stick to move when it ends, or if you want the entire clip, press L1. Sorry, not L1. Better SHAREfactory, you press the left arrow, as you can see down there. L1, R1 trimming. Don't worry about that. It's fine, and it's much better to use your analog sticks. You're going to press the left arrow on your controller. It'll take it right to the end. Press the right arrow, and it will take it right to the other end. All right. Now you press X to accept. Make sure you press X. If you press circle, you will cancel it. It will not have worked. So press X to accept. Press circle. And now if you have a look, it stays up for the entire clip. Now, sometimes it will cut out just at the end, like this. But that's usually because of it cutting to the next clip. It's getting ready to go to the next clip. But it's basically, it's there for the entire clip that's there. It's just how it works. Now, let's get to the fun part of editing it and making it look fancy. So we are going to press square. We're going to edit overlays. Going to press square again. And we have all of these beautiful, beautiful commands. So we're just going to go quickly through them. Opacity, we already learned transform. Opacity is opacity. It's how see-through it is. So you could have it over your car and still be able to see the car because it's see-through if you put it down enough. We're going to leave that 100% so it stands out nice and clear. Color is your different colors. You have some preset colors here, which are really nice. Or you can actually create your own color. First thing you do, saturation, put it all the way up to the right using the arrows. You can see navigate in the bottom. It says arrows. So that it'll actually show the full color. Otherwise, you can have it lighter and see it will only be that much of that color. But we want it the full color. Go back to the hue at the top. You can move it left and right, and you can pick what color you want. So we're going to use a nice light blue. All right, we're going to go across. Going to make it a nice light blue, and we're going to bring it a little bit to the left, actually, just so that it's nice and bright and blue. Because if we have it full, it gets a little bit darker just because of where the color is. All right, of course, you can also change the brightness. See, it can go all the way down to black, or you can bring it all the way up to nice and bright and shiny. Opacity is here as well. I don't know why they've done that. Opacity is in two places at the same time. But anyway, that's where it is. So we are going to press X to confirm. Now we have a nice light blue YouTube. All right, we are going to go next to text effects. And what this does, it actually, it just affects your text. So now this has an outline on it. If you have a look, no outline. Outline. Outlines are really good for making it stand out, especially if it's on like the same color or like a similar color or something like that. So you can do an outline, make it stand out nice, but you have all these different options and they just do crazy things to it. But generally, I would suggest just use no outline. Whoop, no outline, outline. Sometimes if you want, you can have this, which makes it kind of pop out a bit, but it will make it look darker. So let's go with outline. Okay, the other text has no outline, but we want YouTube to pop out. All right, now we're going to go to the fun one, which is text animation. Going to click that. We've got a beginning animation, a middle animation, and an ending animation. So you have 3 different animations you can do with your text. So let's go for the beginning. So you have all these different ones, like fade in, so it fades in, wipe in, it'll wipe in. You have all these different things, fly in, pop in, all of these different selections that you can do. My favorite is fade in. It looks professional. So we're going to make it fade in. Your middle animation will actually has unique animations. Your ending animation is the same as the beginning, but flipped, okay? So you have fade out, wipe out, all that kind of stuff. We're going to make it wipe out. We'll make it a little bit different, okay? Wipe out. Now, the middle animation is unique. You can have a bunch of different things with this. So marquee. It'll make the same color. It will just change how bright it is. So it will go dark to light and it will go across like that. You can have rainbow. If you have it on standard white text, it will be full rainbow colors. But because we've made it light blue, it's like a rainbow light blue. Changes that. You can make a bounce. You can make a drift. You can do all of these different unique things. So we want it in their face. We want to be like, hey, YouTube, go sub. Kind of thing like that. Okay, so I wouldn't suggest doing this, by the way, because but this is what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna go into pulse and we're gonna make it pop out. So now we press circle to go back, circle to go back again. We have our middle animation, we have our beginning animation, and we have our ending animation. So ending animation wipes out, beginning animation fades in, and middle animation, it's going back and forth like that. So it looks really nice. There are a few more things that you can do with text. So you can edit again. You can edit your text so that you can change what it says. So we could go YouTuber, like that. You press square to be done, but I'm going to press circle because I don't want to change that. You can delete your text here. Layer order, it doesn't really matter too much for this. I haven't used this specifically, so I wouldn't suggest using this. I don't really... I think it means that it will stand in front of your other text. Let's say you had two texts right on top of each other. You wanted one to come up in front of the other one. You'd move it to the top and it would be above the rest. But I don't really see a time when that would happen. That would probably be more of stickers and stuff like that. So I may cover it with stickers. But that's the layer order shouldn't matter too much. So go back onto edit alignment. We already know how to align with transform. As I said, some of these things are they're just shown twice. And then we already know text duration. We did that before. So that's all for this video. Make sure to comment down below if you have any questions on how any of this stuff works or if I missed anything. And I will see you all in the next episode. See ya.